All right, back here in the home office, and I want to talk about the movie Father Stew. Mark Wahlberg, Mel Gibson, and a great cast. It came out during the pandemic, and I believe if the pandemic wasn't such a big headline, the movie would have been seen by a whole lot more. $4 million to make it, $21 million at the box office, and now it is on Netflix. And I had a chance over a few hours back and forth to finally watch this movie. Faith-based, about a real-life character trying to become a priest after spending most of his life working for that American dream, but living a nightmare. You know, the faith that we all have, no matter what our religious beliefs are, it can be tested at times, and I'm right there with you. But what I loved about this movie was the message of sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to, but there's always a message and a meaning to each and every life. And no, this isn't a happy ending, but it is a movie giving us life everlasting, eternity, because of what we believe in our heart, and the message of peace, and preaching a message of hope. This is a faith-based movie with an edge to it that obviously adults only should view it. But I think it's a message that you can pass on to children and grandchildren throughout the world, that if you just keep believing, somehow, some way, the message will become clear to you as you go through this journey called life. I am proud to be a member of the Catholic faith, and it has helped me many times throughout my life. Various priests and nuns who have been there for me in time of need, or just always there to carry on a conversation. And what I love about this movie is the character of Mark Wahlberg just being a member of the human race, that human element and the trials and tribulations, but at all times leaning back on that faith of Catholicism. You know, I like Mark Wahlberg for a number of reasons, and that family, going back decades ago, him first in movies and modeling and music, but now looking at him as a father, a husband, an entrepreneur, and a huge success story in Hollywood. I wish this movie would have done better. And I have some selfish reasons, because it's about giving people faith and making them believe that there is that higher power and there is that end, that finish line that we all are achieving to get to. And how no matter where you are in this game, there's always chance to add a new play, a new chapter. I would love to see the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences step up. I don't think Mark Wahlberg has ever done better in a movie, and Mel Gibson is as steady can be. And he too has done some incredible things with faith-based movies. We all know his story as well. But it would be nice if they could get some sort of recognition, because much deserving, but I think it would give audiences a chance who missed it during that very unique time in our country's history to revisit it. It's now on Netflix, and I'll go as far as saying it's worth subscribing to Netflix just to watch it, because we have all dealt with some very tough times of late. And the thing that this movie is all about, it's what your Pratte pack is all about, is hope. Mark Wahlberg, Mel Gibson, and others, thank you, Columbia Pictures, for giving us this movie in such a difficult time. Even though when you watch it, you'll shed more than a tear or two, but it will make you realize that if you continue to pray, you continue to believe, you continue to have faith, hope will ring eternal. Father Stew, now on Netflix. I highly recommend it. It's your Pratte pack. Good night from the home studio in Monaco.